If you report these numbers, you will lose the deal.
How dare you, slave!
Seconds before a $120 million corporate pitch goes live, the room hums with an expensive kind of confidence. A black waitress pauses mid-step, her eyes flicking to the massive boardroom screen. Softly, almost politely, she speaks. Your churn-adjusted growth is wrong. The reaction is instant. Executives stiffen, a few scoff. The CEO, Evan Cross, turns with a look of icy disbelief. No one is prepared for what happens next, because within minutes, a billion-dollar merger teeters on the edge of collapse, and the only person who can stop the fall is the woman holding a tray of cappuccinos. The 15th floor of the Sterling Crest Convention Center gleams with glass and steel. Inside, the clock reads 11:48 a.m. Arkwright Systems is about to pitch a merger that will define the decade. Nia Carter balances her tray with effortless control, hair braided into a low, sharp bun. Her posture is a fortress of calm. As she passes the doorway, she sees it, a clean revenue graph and a flawed equation dressed as certainty. Her brow tightens. She knows that math. She lived that math. The formula is flawed, she says, louder this time. Have you ever spoken up knowing the room would rather you stay invisible? If this already has your pulse up, tap like and subscribe because silence is about to get expensive. The room locks up. You can almost hear the air stop moving. Evan Cross, immaculately tailored and notoriously impatient, stares Nia down. Excuse me, his voice is a warning. Nia doesn't flinch. The tray in her hands remains perfectly level. The model on your screen uses a linear projection for customer retention, she says calmly. But post-pandemic behavior is logarithmic. You're overstating your 3-year growth by 6%. Your valuation is a house of cards. A snort of laughter breaks out from a junior analyst. 6%. Who is this? The barista mathematician. Evan steps closer, looming over her. Your catering staff, Nia? Shouldn't you be somewhere else? I should, she nods once, unshaken. But if you go life with those numbers, the investors will catch the error by slide 4. By slide 10, the deal is dead. She turns to leave. The silence behind her is heavy until the lead auditor whispers, Wait, let me check the logarithm. Have you ever been underestimated right before being proven right? Stay with us, because the math is about to speak louder than titles. The tension snaps tight as Evan exhales through his teeth. Run it, he commands. Quick check, then we proceed. The junior analyst's fingers fly over the keyboard. The room watches the screen refresh. The projection stutters. The growth curve doesn't just dip, it dives. The valuation collapses from $120 million to $94 million. It's accurate, the analyst swallows hard. She's right. We double counted the expansion revenue. The live stream countdown flashes. T90 seconds. Evan's confidence cracks. He looks at the screen, then at Nia, who is still standing by the door. Who are you? Nia Carter, she replies. I used to build models like that for the Peterson Institute before family medical bills meant I had to start carrying trays. The clock hits T45 seconds. The deal is falling apart in real time. Evan looks at his board, then makes the most expensive gamble of his life. Nia, fix it. Nia sets her tray on the mahogany table. She doesn't ask for permission. She moves to the digital whiteboard and begins rewriting the model in real time. Her hand moves with a grace that leaves the executives breathless. We aren't just correcting an error, she explains, her voice filling the room with authority. We're reweighting the entire risk profile. The countdown is paused. A 5-minute emergency delay. Nia walks the executives through the new logic, dissolving their objections before they can even speak. When the camera finally goes live, Evan doesn't take the podium alone. This is Nia Carter, he tells the thousands of investors watching the stream, our lead strategic analyst for this merger. She will be walking you through the numbers. Nia takes the podium. She speaks with a clarity that reassures every doubting investor. When she finishes, the silence is broken by a roar of applause from the board. Later, Evan finds Nia on the terrace. I'd like to offer you a position, not as a consultant, as a director. Nia looks out at the skyline. I don't want a title, Evan. I want a laboratory. I want to find the people like me, the ones you're currently ignoring because they're holding a tray. The morning sun spills over Midtown Manhattan. The Carter Lab for Strategic Innovation is now etched into the glass of the 14th floor. Nia Carter walks through the revolving doors, no longer in an apron, but a sharp, charcoal blazer. Her heels click across the marble. She stops at the reception desk where a young man is struggling with a stack of files while trying to deliver coffee. "It's okay," Nia says, helping him steady the stack. "What's your name?" "Marcus, ma'am. I'm just the intern." Nia smiles, a glimmer of the old fire in her eyes. "There is no such thing as just, Marcus. Come up to the 14th floor when you're done. I want to see how you'd solve the logistics problem in our latest report." The scene transitions to a community center on a Saturday. Nia is kneeling in front of a group of young girls, showing them a whiteboard covered in equations. "I was terrified to speak up," she tells them, "but I realized that brilliance is a gift and silence is a waste. Never let them make you feel small because of the uniform you wear." In a world quick to dismiss, Nia's story is a reminder. Truth doesn't care about titles, and sometimes the smartest person in the room is the one you haven't bothered to talk to yet. From the other side of silence, toss stories, where real voices rise and truth finds its echo. Like, subscribe, and share this story. Every voice matters. Every mind counts.